Welcome, Wrestling Warriors. You're tuned into Wrestle Watch Central, your daily dose of WWE. Hit that bell, and let's get started. The wrestling world has been buzzing with unexpected news, and recent developments surrounding the McMahon family have left fans stunned. What appeared to be a simple incident involving Vince McMahon has unfolded into a story with layers of complexity, raising questions about how major events are handled behind the scenes in professional wrestling. While details have remained tightly controlled, new information shared by Stephanie McMahon has offered a glimpse into the inner workings of WWE, showing the immense pressure and responsibility that comes with running one of the most iconic entertainment companies in the world. The incident that sparked questions. It all began on a quiet evening in October, when an unusual event involving Vince McMahon made headlines. Early reports suggested it was a minor accident, and official statements painted it as a sudden medical emergency requiring immediate care. But insiders familiar with the situation began noticing inconsistencies in the timeline and public narrative. While the event itself was serious, what drew attention was not only the incident, but how swiftly the company moved to manage the situation. Observers and former WWE employees began speculating about the layers of crisis management and coordination that followed, illustrating the challenges faced by a family-run business navigating both public scrutiny and internal responsibilities. Stephanie McMahon's insight. Stephanie McMahon has always been a key figure in WWE, and recent statements she provided in private depositions shed light on her role in overseeing major crises. She described a careful, methodical approach taken to ensure safety, protect employees, and maintain operational stability. The incident highlighted the importance of preparation and leadership in high-pressure situations, particularly when a business is responsible for thousands of employees and millions of fans. Stephanie's perspective emphasizes that decision-making at this level often involves balancing multiple priorities, from public messaging to ensuring that all parties involved are cared for and supported. Managing a high-profile situation. One of the most striking aspects of this event was how quickly WWE's leadership team coordinated with various departments to address immediate needs. Legal, human resources, and public relations teams were mobilized to provide guidance, communicate with authorities, and ensure accurate information was shared responsibly. Security teams monitored the situation to protect the safety of all individuals involved. From an organizational standpoint, it illustrates how large companies handle unexpected incidents, balancing transparency with privacy. While the media narrative suggested chaos, internal reports show a structured response aimed at minimizing harm and confusion. Supporting families and employees. A significant focus of the company's response was on supporting those indirectly affected by the event. Employees and their families were offered counseling, assistance, and reassurance to help them process the incident. Ensuring emotional and psychological support in such situations is critical, and WWE prioritized these measures alongside operational continuity. Stephanie's testimony highlighted the company's commitment to employee well-being, showing that leadership often has to act decisively to safeguard those who may not be directly involved, but are nonetheless impacted. The role of communication. Another key takeaway from this situation is the role of communication in managing public perception and maintaining trust. WWE issued official statements regarding Vince McMahon's condition, emphasizing recovery and stability while respecting privacy. Internally, teams were kept informed of procedures, resources available, and the importance of discretion. The experience underscores how large organizations must carefully balance transparency, media coverage, and confidentiality, particularly when high-profile figures are involved. Clear, consistent communication was central to preventing misinformation and maintaining confidence among employees and the broader fan base. Addressing rumors and misinformation. In the age of social media, information spreads quickly, and rumors can take on a life of their own. The WWE situation demonstrates how even a well-intentioned statement can be interpreted in unexpected ways. Stephanie's disclosures help clarify the facts and provide a human perspective, emphasizing that leadership decisions are often more nuanced than they appear in public misinformation, can create unnecessary fear and speculation, which makes timely and accurate internal communication essential for maintaining organizational stability and trust. Lessons in crisis management. Beyond the immediate headlines, this episode offers insight into the realities of crisis management in high-stakes environments. Leaders are tasked with evaluating risks, protecting people, and making rapid decisions that affect countless lives. Stephanie's reflections show that managing a crisis is rarely about individual heroics. It's about preparation, collaboration, and careful consideration of consequences. It is a reminder that the entertainment industry, while often seen as glamorous, involves complex logistical and ethical challenges behind the scenes, the human side of leadership. What this event really reveals is the human side of leadership. Decisions made under pressure have consequences, and leaders must weigh the impact on employees, families, and the public. Stephanie McMahon's role illustrates how executives are often the bridge between corporate responsibility and personal accountability. Her transparency offers fans and observers a window into the thought processes and emotional considerations that shape major organizational decisions. Moving forward, as WWE continues to evolve, this incident serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with leadership and influence. The McMahon family has long been at the center of professional wrestling, and recent developments highlight both the scrutiny and trust inherent in such a position. By sharing insights and providing context, Stephanie has helped fans and stakeholders understand that while public narratives can seem dramatic, there are structured systems in place to address crises thoughtfully and responsibly. A story of accountability and reflection. Ultimately, this episode emphasizes the importance of accountability, preparation, and empathy in leadership. WWE's response demonstrates a commitment to addressing issues responsibly while ensuring the well-being of those involved. It also highlights the challenges of operating in the public eye, where every action is scrutinized and interpreted through multiple lenses. By approaching the situation with transparency and care, the company and its leadership show that it is possible to navigate difficult circumstances without compromising ethical standards. Conclusion: the WWE world has been reminded that behind the spectacle, there are real people making decisions that impact lives, careers, and families. Stephanie McMahon's insights provide a human perspective on an incident that initially seemed overwhelming and confusing. Leadership in such a high-profile context is complex, requiring swift decision-making, coordination across multiple departments, and careful attention to both immediate and long-term consequences. Fans may never see the full picture behind closed doors, but this story demonstrates that thoughtful crisis management, compassion, and accountability are essential components of sustaining trust and integrity in the world of professional wrestling.